Hi everyone, Jill here with Om Shanti Healing. I was just doing some writing and was almost ready to go to bed and then got inspired to share what I wrote down. I've been pursuing spiritual coaching within my business. I am feeling really good about it and super excited about it. Already have a couple clients in the works and creating a wonderful template around awareness, right? And protecting yourself from other people's energy. So I compiled a list of energy vampires and their traits. So everybody has energy vampires in their life, whether they're relatives or people that you work with. There's people in your life that take from you, and that is their goal, is to suck energy from you. Therefore, they're called a vampire, right? An energy vampire. So I wanted to just share my list with you on that. You can take with it what you need. It might build some awareness around it and then for you, and then we could do an exercise at the end. Okay, so energy vampire traits. The first one is they drain you, plain and simple. You're around them and afterwards you need a nap or you have a headache and you feel completely depleted. Another one is that they expect a lot from you. Like, when you're about to be around them, that they're going to be, hammering you with their needs and wants and their lacks, right? And then expect you to do something about it. Okay, another one is they're, in regards to expecting you to do things for them, they can't make their own decisions. The world is just so complicated and everything's happening to them and not for them. And they just can't make up their minds about anything, and just everything is just so hard. Okay, and their conversations with you are always about themselves. And if you try to steer it in a direction to talk about your life in any sort of way, they get bored. They disengage, they glaze over, and then it shifts back into them. Okay, so something to be really aware of. They're always powerless, right? They have this energy of victimization, like everything is just so awful. Like I said before, they're not heard, they don't feel seen, so they have to be in a victim kind of mode all the time in order to get the attention that they desire. Okay, their energy feels prickly, abrasive, like an SOS pad to me. It feels like that, or like unfreshly shaven legs is another good one. Just like stubble trouble kind of energy around them. It's prickly and kind of abrasive and not warm and open and inviting, right? It's absolutely the opposite of that. And everything is just like this big, huge, horrible deal where they're kind of shooting their, like a porcupine, like kind of shooting their negativity like all over the room, right? So that's something to be very aware of. Another one is they're drained. They lack vitality. They're tired all the time and they don't own their own energy because their energy is put towards trying to get attention from others and suck from their energy, right? In order to feel valued or validated or a sense of belonging. Okay, another one is they have their own agenda. They might put it out there like they're there for you, but it's really about them. And they have a very sneaky way of going about it, to put it out there to lure you into making them think that you matter and your feelings matter, but really it's a bait and switch to get the attention and suck from you. Okay, another one is they're very gossipy. They like to talk about other people and backstab people, and odds are they're doing it to you too. So just be very aware of that. Okay, and if you ask them a question about you, say, for example, you need advice on a decision you're trying to make in life, and it's confusing you and causing you some stress. You ask them to help you make a choice, or just share this discontent in your heart with that person. There's going to be a pause or a gap or a lack of response or engagement from that person because they're like, why isn't this about me? So they're bored, they're disengaged, that glazing over that I talked about before, because, well, gosh, like, I'm wasting my time and it's not about me. And, I don't like that very much, right? So they seem very sweet on the outside, very loving, very charismatic, right? But it's all a ploy to get into your energy and suck it from you. Okay, so just be very cautious around that. So here's a little exercise that you can do to kind of pinpoint if there are energy vampires in your life and who they might be and why they might be doing it and how. Okay, so take a piece of paper and put 3 columns on it. And in one column, I want you to write a list of the important people in your life, relatives, family, whoever. Just write a list of their names. Okay, and in the next column, write an adjective that describes them, just without overthinking it, just pop it in there, okay, in that second column. Descriptive word of that person, okay? And then in the third column, write down, when you think of that person and that word that you have described them as, how does it make you feel in your life? Like, what do those 2 components, their name and that adjective, feel the energy in that? And write down in that third column, how does that affect your world, your life? And just kind of take a peek at it when you're all done and have some aha moments based on this conversation that we're having. And then I'll make a video here shortly about how to protect yourself around it. And I'm also going to make one about if you are a vampire for other people. So stay tuned and we'll talk soon. Have a great night. Bye.